me, Renee. I'm back. And yeah, today I decided to do a little video on movies that I look forward to coming next year. There's not like a lot, but there's a few coming out. And I suppose, as always, there might be someone that's not announced yet. I mean, I feel like often Netflix and kind of like Hulu and like the streamers often don't like really announce their movies before something they have like a trailer. This is coming in a few weeks. Like, oh, cool. So a lot of them you can't really know about before you know about them. Before, I mean, yeah. But yeah, there are quite a few that we already know about. So yeah, let's get to them. The first one was originally supposed to come out this year, and then for a long time it said on IMDb that it's coming up this year, but it never showed up. So, and now it says January, so hopefully it'll actually come next year. It is Operation Fortune, um, or Operation De Guerre. Well, it's kind of like a undertitle. It's kind of farce, kind of comedy with Hugh Grant, and also I want to say Tom Hardy, not Tom Hardy. It's anyway, okay. So I'll link you the trailer, but so it's all about this mobster, and then some people who kind of have to trick the mobster because they owe him money, and so they're gonna hire a actor to kind of like be his friend and stuff. So it's kind of like it's a comedy set in a mobster like crime world, and it just sounds very funny. It looks very funny. It's what's the word? Not word I am, but like the guy. It's a Guy Ritchie movie, and I really like his movies. So yeah, this one just looks so cool. I was looking forward to it most of last year because I think the trailer came out 2 years ago. Yeah, and for some reason it just kind of been postponed, but it just looks so fun. So yeah, very much excited and anticipating that one. Then we have Ant-Man 3, which is also coming out in the beginning of next year. I kind of wanted to do like a little flashy thingy, so that's why I have the scarf. Not because it's cold inside, because kind of, I don't know, gives me a kind of Hollywood vibe. I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, Ant-Man 3, Ant-Man Quantumania looks so good. Also probably gonna be like heartbreaking. I'm thinking there's been some rumor that Ant-Man might die. I'm not quite sure that will happen because I don't know. Other than Infinity War, will Marvel kill off main characters? I feel like it's kind of more logical to just kind of retire them, but I suppose they might. I don't know. But anyway, I really enjoyed the first three Ant-Man, and this one kind of looks like it's taken to a whole nother level. So yeah, so excited. Then we have Barbie. Yeah, the Barbie movie that everyone's talking about coming next year. It's a live action movie with Barbie, and then that's oh my god, what's she called again? Ryan Gosling and also what's she called? It's annoying me. Ryan Gosling. You know what? Give me a moment. Yeah, off me. But yeah, so yeah, Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling playing it. But also, we don't really know that much about it. But there's kind of be rumors that there might be several different Barbie versions and stuff like that. And I don't really, because like often like when you make a movie out of like based on toy, or often like for example G.I. Joe, there's kind of a story behind it. I feel like, but Barbie, there's not really a story. I suppose. I mean, in the early 2000s, you have like Barbie, there's the Nutcracker and stuff like that. But then there were other stories. But like we don't really know what this story is. And I don't know, it looks very cool because all the people are who are doing it, and it just yeah, looks very fun and cool. And yeah, anticipating to see like more like right now we have a few pictures, we haven't really seen trailer or teaser, and that will be fun. And then we have the Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves. It just looks so cool. No, I've never played Dungeons and Dragons. I haven't. I kind of want to do it, but I actually never started role playing. I just haven't. But yeah, Dungeons and Dragons, the movie, it just looks so much fun. Like the actors looks superb, and the script looks so cool, and I'm yeah, cannot wait. Looks so cool. And then we have The Flash, which yeah, it has had a long way to cinemas. now it was just kind of a few days ago, it was just announced that it's coming sooner than we thought, so that's fun. Supposedly the movie itself is supposed to be very good. Yeah, Ezra Miller, those kinds of things are interesting to see how that turns out. But yeah, the movie itself is supposedly very cool and good. So yeah, I'm excited to see it. And then we have Spider-Man Across the Universe. I love the first Spider-Man movie, like the first animated one. I think it's actually one of my favorite movies of all time, maybe. And yeah, so the sequel coming out next year, so fun. Cannot wait to see it. And then we have Red One, which is a Netflix Christmas movie. We don't really know that much about it, but it's with Chris Evans, Ryan Johnson, sorry, Chris Evans, uh, Dwayne Johnson. He's called Dwayne Johnson, not Ryan Johnson. Well, Ryan Johnson is a person, but it's not the one that's in here. Christopher Hivju is in it. It's supposed to kind of be like Jumanji meets uh, Fast and the Furious meets Christmas mythology, which I don't know. I mean, so far we don't really know what's about. It's just kind of based around Christmas, and it's supposed to be kind of sort of like takes place on over the whole world. So it just seems very interesting. So yeah, quite interested to see it, and yeah, curious to see that one. And then we have Wish, which is Disney's animated movie. We had a picture from it when we got from D23, and we also have a song from it. But since I haven't really listened to the song, I kind of want to wait to listen to the song when we like have a song like when it's from a scene in it. Like I listened to a lot of the songs before Princess and the Frog came out. That was fun, but it's because often you kind of the songs were kind of released, or like you had the soundtrack released before the movie, and that was fun. I don't know. I kind of want to listen to a song when I see them in the movie because often I feel like they kind of you appreciate them much more when you see them in the movie, and they kind of work on a different level than like when I just listen to the songs for themselves. So yeah. And then we have The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar, which is a new Wes Anderson movie. I I haven't watched all Wes Anderson movies, no, but I have watched quite a few, and I really like them. They're weird, but weird in a cool way, often. And yeah, excited to see this one. And then we have Nimona, which I feel might be a TV series, small TV series, or if it's a movie. I'm not quite sure, but it's one of those. It's coming next year, and I love the comic book Nimona. So yeah, excited to see it. And it's animated, and it's been done. Well, the cast is Chloe Grace Moretz and Riz Ahmed. So yeah, and then we have the Marvels that's coming out next March or May, I want to say. And yeah, I really loved Miss Marvel, and I enjoyed Captain Marvel. I didn't love it, but I enjoyed it. I kind of want to give it a rewatch. But yeah, the Marvels just like the whole concept behind it, like what we know so far, just really intrigues me. So yeah, I really want to see it. Really want to see it. And then we have the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. That one, I've enjoyed all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, and yeah, after doing this one as well, it's just gonna be fun to have a new prologue uh, through the galaxy, and this is probably gonna be, I think, a bit more somber and sad because it's the end of this universe of not universe, like this chapter of it anyway. I mean, James Gunn said he's not coming back to do the Guardians. I suppose maybe Marvel will do new Guardians, but I suppose they probably will do a new team then because Guardians of the Galaxy is a team name, not like a name of the characters. So yeah. And then we have Indiana Jones 5. And yeah, a little side note here, but so the actually only Indiana Jones movies I've seen in theater was the fourth one. I suppose not a weird since I'm so young. But yeah, I never really had anything against the fourth one. I liked it. I liked the other ones as well. And yeah, I feel like a lot of people like say like the fourth one is so bad. I feel like in a way maybe the second one is worse because I mean that's not really that. I mean because you have first and the first one, and then the second one is like a prequel to the second one, and then yeah. So I would say in my mind I would say like like ranking of it is like the first one, the third one, and then fourth one and second one. Because yeah, I mean, yeah, I really enjoy the other ones best, but I feel like the fourth one gets way too much hate, really. But yeah, I feel like this new one, fifth one, looks very cool. So excited to see it. And then we have Blue Beetle, which is a new DC movie. It has a Latinx protagonist, and it has like alien elements to it. And we don't really know that much of it so far, but yeah, so far I'm intrigued and interested. I really like superheroes, so yeah, excited to see this one. Then we have Shotgun Wedding, which I feel like is coming like in January or something. But yeah, it's a movie with J-Lo and that guy. I can't remember the name of. You know, I'm not going to bother to check it out. But yeah, it's a romance action movie. It's like they're getting married on an island, and then for some reason they're being pulled hostage. So that's yeah, that just looks cool and fun. So yeah, and then we have Asterix and Obelix. I think like the subtitle is like Go to China or something. But yeah, it's a new Asterix and Obelix movie, and like Asterix and Obelix, those guys are like my childhood. I love them. Like when I was like yeah, 8, 9, 10. I suppose maybe some of them I was a bit too old. I mean, I watched children's movie when I was until I was like 15, 16. I suppose I still watch Disney movies, so I still enjoy those kinds of movies. But yeah. Uh, but yeah, I mean, when I was a kid, I would read the comics, and then from like 2000 to like 2008, I think the last one came out. There was all these live action Asterix and Obelix movies. Uh, you had they met Caesar, and then they met Cleopatra, and then there was the third one when they went to the Vikings, and I just loved them all so much. It was yeah, huge part of my childhood. I feel like so like there's this new one coming out. I was just so excited to see it. I believe the first was rumored it's supposed to come out this year, and then yeah, now it's coming out next year. And also, it's supposed to be coming out on Netflix, but also on in theaters, I believe. So yeah, because I've seen because first I thought it was just first I was thought it was coming on theaters, and then it said somewhere on Netflix, and then it said somewhere else it's coming on theaters. I believe it's coming to theaters first, and then Netflix. And yeah, I'm very excited to see it. My childhood heart kind of is longing for this. Oh, so excited! And yeah, so excited. And then there's another Netflix movie called Players with Gina Rodriguez and Tom Ellis, where Gina Rodriguez is kind of like a player. She's like a female player, and then she's kind of yeah, just flirting with people, and then she meets Tom Ellis, and there might be some sparks flying. And yeah, very excited to see that one. I suppose you know what. I was supposed to stop it here, but you know what? I'm just gonna do a little side note, not side note, a little bonus 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 addition to this video. So Netflix, as I said, Netflix often don't really announce it before like might announce like in May that they're having some cool movies come out in June and whatnot. But we do know that Jennifer L. Smith has some movies that books that are made that are coming to Netflix. We don't really know when. But we do know they're finished. So like for example, the statistical probability of love at first sight. That one's finished filming, but we don't really have a date for it. We know it's coming on Netflix. Yeah, because it's been bought by Netflix. We also know that pretty sure also we know that the one um the one with like where they win the lottery. Not where they win the lottery. Where they go a road trip on the train because this came out just a few years ago. That's also coming. We don't really have a date for that one either. So looking forward to those two as well. And cross my fingers that Casey West and Morgan Matson gets adaptations because I feel like Netflix can do those very well and good. And yeah, that's kind of this video. If you have any books, movies that you're excited to see next year, please talk to me down below in the comments. And yeah, see you soon. Bye.